What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another Speed Champions review. Today, we're actually taking a look at the McLaren Senna, that set 75892. It has 219 pieces, one minifig, came out in 2019, and it retails for $15 US. Now this set, I was actually very impressed with the detail. A set that's $15, having this many pieces and something this small, like just so condensed, is actually amazing. We're gonna get into its positives and its negatives though, but I'm just gonna say it's extremely detailed. I don't think I've ever reviewed a set this small that had this much detail. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by actually taking a look at the box art. And here we have the McLaren in this very ritzy looking background. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a very fancy lit up building. Do quite like it. And let's actually just move to the side of the box. Just shows the logo, Speed Champions, and then on the back, you actually can see that the McLaren on the racetrack and the actual model that it's based off of. It does look quite accurate, especially since this is a 1x6. I think it still captures that overall look. And then we have it inside this building along with this fan. Now we're gonna mention this a number of times in the review. If you guys know what this is, let me know because it confuses me. I'm not sure why there's this giant fan included in this set, but it includes that. Then on the top of the box, shows off the minifigure. And then on the side of the box, it just again shows the front of the box. Overall, pretty nice looking box art. Let's now take a look at the car itself. And to start off the set, we're actually going to take a look at the smaller build that's included along with the 4 mags. You also get a nice little wrench. And if anyone knows what the purpose of this fan is, let me know. I'm not the biggest car guy. I like cars, but again, I don't know. I'm not an expert on them is what I'm basically saying. So if anyone knows what that's for, let me know. What is actually interesting about it is you can actually spin it. It's a nice little play feature, I guess. If you're a kid and you want a propeller on a wall to spin. Let's actually just show that off from the front. Yeah, so I mean, cool little play feature. Again, I just don't know what the purpose of it is. And you also get some different mags, which is quite nice. You can put these ones on if you desire. Overall, cool looking little build, and I really like the mags, but again, I don't know what the purpose of that big fan is. Let's now take a look at the meat of the set. And here we have the McLaren. So let's give you guys a 360 view of it. Very, very sleek looking little car. When I finally have a Lego city, an area to, you know, stick all my modulars and whatnot, this set's definitely going to be there. Incredible amount of detail. Really like the lights on this as well. The stickers overall, as much as I'm not a sticker guy, they add some nice detail. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find a set from LEGO that was this size and it had more basically detail to it. So the first area that I wanted to talk about was just these headlights. Check those out. Those are such cool looking pieces to use as their headlights. I believe they're from Nexonites, but I think that this piece really works well with it. As you can see at the front of it too, it does say McLaren, and the minifig fits in there very nicely. It also has good drivability, so if you're a kid and you want to drive it around your city, you can do so, no problem. And I also love the back lights. The piece that they use for this is such a cool looking piece. In fact, they give you an extra one. And I just want to show it off on camera just because I think it's one of the coolest Lego pieces. And there it is. It kind of looks like a red dagger, but you know, obviously you can see that it's a back light. Just a very cool looking light. I would like to actually use it in a mock. And then on the back of it, it says McLaren again. Some more stickers. There's a lot of stickers, but it even actually says, as we take that off, it even says Senna, so the name of the actual car on the back. And you also get a very nice looking spoiler on the back here, because I do imagine that this car goes quite fast. Another sticker even on the back window right here. Overall, there's just so much detail on this little car. Now, let's actually get into the cabin of it. To access it, it's very simple. You literally can just open it up like so, and it reveals the minifigure. Now, what I really liked about this, which is an added small detail, is they actually use a bottom window piece to completely encase the driver. What I mean by that is it's this piece right here. This is actually basically a 4x3 window piece, and it actually works really well. In fact, I'm just going to remove this to try and show you guys how they kind of made this work. That is so creative. In fact, when I put this window in, I was like, what are they doing? And then I saw how they designed it. I was like, okay, that is awesome. You guys really thought this through. It's one thing that it just bothers me with Lego sets is when they leave gaps in the model, like in the canopy or in the cabin. With this set, you do not have any gaps. He's completely encased. So excellent job. I really like this little car. It is not a 1x8 car. I do prefer those just because it's a little bit more realistic. You get 2 seats, but this set's definitely worth the buy. It's one of my favorite 1x6 Speed Champion sets. Let's now take a look at the minifigure. And here we have the driver, and he's actually quite a good looking minifigure. You may think that he's somewhat simple, but I love the fact that his leg printing moves up all the way up to his torso. That's actually kind of rare. I don't see that too often with minifigures. And you can actually open up his little helmet to reveal his happy face. And on the back here though, this is where I was really impressed by this minifigure. Check it out. It says McLaren Senna Pirelli. If I'm pronouncing any of those words incorrectly, please forgive me. Again, I'm not a car expert, as we've been saying throughout this review, but you rarely ever see actual printing on a minifigure and you can actually read it. So I appreciated that quite a bit. It just really brings in some added realism, I guess, to the minifigure and to the set. He doesn't have any back face printing, none of that, but he's just very detailed. I mean, even check out these little hexagons that are on his legs. Like, that just looks so good. He's a surprisingly detailed minifigure, and that's what I appreciate about him. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Personally, I think that this set, like we've been saying, is so detailed. That bottom window, when I was actually building the set, I was like, what on earth is this bottom window that's going on here? And then I realized that, you know, they're trying to make it so that it had no gaps. He's completely enclosed. Yes, it is a 1x6 stud, you know, vehicle. It's not a 1x8. I do prefer the 1x8s. I think they're a little bit more realistic. However, I still really like this set. Definitely worth the buy. It's just so detailed, and the pieces that they used too were really good. Like the front headlights, the back ones, very unique looking pieces. But let me know what you guys think about this one. If you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I just think that it's overall a very good set, and definitely go out and buy it if you're a Speed Champions person, because it is going to retire soon. At least that's what my research has shown. But anyways, that's pretty well does the review. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Speed Champions reviews. I'm trying to get more into this theme. This is my second review of this line, and I'm really actually liking it. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.